Hello and welcome to this new Starfield video. We'll be checking out the latest and greatest news around Starfield, everything on release times, when the game will launch in the different regions of the world. Then we have some more information about the Starfield exclusivity drama and PS5 fanboys review bombing the game and what the devs actually have to say about it. And then we have some more information about the Starfield start screen and why everybody is talking about it. And at the end of the video, we'll be checking out some of your comments on my last video. So stick around until the end to see what's coming. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and support the channel. And if you want to stick around for all things Starfield, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. But now let's jump right into the video. Let's start things off right away with the release times of Starfield, and there's a user-created world map with all the release times, with early access on the top and full release on the bottom. So there you can see when you can play on August 31st or September 1st for early access, and when you can play on September 5th or September 6th for full release. And depending on your time zone, there are also the release times, so that's pretty good. For me here in Germany, it would be 2 o'clock in the morning on September 1st. So a late night gaming session for me. And for example, if you're located on the west coast of the US, you would be starting at 5 p.m. on August 31st. So that's good news for you. Nevertheless, user created content like this from Chunky Monkey 3001 over on Reddit is really appreciated. I'll bet there will be an official map coming in the next few days or weeks, but this one also does a pretty good job. Next up, let's talk about a funny news and kinda sad at the same time, because in my last video I was talking about how Sony ponies are trying to spoil the launch of Starfield by review bombing it, for example. Now there's some additional news around this, and check out this post I found. Starfield reviewer gets caught faking negative news about Starfield and it's glorious. Good job, internet. You remain undefeated. If we go ahead and look at the screenshots, Robinson Phil Hamilton says, Starfield is huge, really huge, but so far I feel serious problems with enemy AI and physics is disastrous on certain map surfaces and buildings. And he posted this screenshot as confirmation that he is currently playing the game. But as we can see, Reddit quickly debunked it. It's a fake Starfield leak and it's already 2 months old, and of course the internet found out about it, and it's really hilarious how it was debunked right away. And I think it's really crazy how much effort people put into creating drama around the launch of Starfield just to prove a point that Starfield will launch poorly. I don't know what to say. It's really hilarious. Check out this post from Robinson Phil Hamilton too. Starfield doesn't stay stuck at 30 FPS. At times I had drops to 18 FPS. Also, the game is full of pop-ins. Bethesda needs a patch day one. And everybody who was watching the Starfield Direct and the release trailers a few weeks ago knows this scene right here, because that's just a screenshot from one of the release videos, and yeah, everybody can tell that this is fake too. But it was also stated in the post, this guy doesn't have a review code. So I don't know, like I said, it's really hilarious and also sad at the same time. So yeah, let me know how you feel about all the drama right now surrounding Starfield. I think it's really crazy. Just go ahead and play the games you love on the platform you own, and that's it. That's how you should do it. In the end, creating drama benefits no one but the big companies, and the only people that lose are we, the gamers. So I don't get it. And it just shows how big the drama around Starfield is when even developers chime into the conversation. And check out this post by Emil Pagliarulo, one of the devs of Starfield. Even the devs agree it's dumb, it says here on Reddit. And Emil says, console wars are dumb. No other context, they're just dumb. Play what you want, enjoy it all. And I couldn't agree more. That's exactly what you should do. Just play every game you enjoy or you might enjoy, and that's it. Nothing more to say here. I agree 1000%. But of course, not every PlayStation player thinks like that. Those are the negative examples that of course are circulating in the internet. But there are some other people that go about this situation pretty reasonable, like these posts on Reddit show. DJ Gibson Parker says, been a PlayStation guy my whole life, but I just broke open the piggy bank and bought an Xbox Series X just for this game. I'm beyond stoked. And I can definitely relate to that. And another user called Metal Punks says, I caved and grabbed an Xbox. I did it today, grabbed an Xbox Series X and a headset and pre-ordered Starfield. I'm ready to go now. I honestly never thought there would be an exclusive that would make me want to buy an Xbox. Here we are now, lol. This was a very expensive game. I think it will be worth it. And like I said, I can really relate because I sold my PS4 back in the day, and then 1.5 years later I bought a PS4 Pro just for Ghost of Tsushima. And back then I thought I'm crazy buying a console just for this one game, but looking back on Ghost of Tsushima, I can definitely say it was absolutely worth it, and I hope for those guys that it will be worth it for them with Starfield 2. But I have to say, I'm pretty confident. But that's exactly how you should do it. If you want to play the game, go ahead and play the game and just have fun with it. But like I said, not a day goes by without new Starfield drama. If you've been following the internet, you couldn't miss that everybody's talking about the starting screen of Starfield. So check out this post right here. Has it really come down to menu wars? Madness, lol. Think Starfield's menu looks solid and generally prefer simpler, slicker menus to overly busy or cluttered ones. It also suits Starfield, a game focused on voyaging to the unknown and the sparsity of space and exploration. Go ahead and check out the menu screen for Starfield, and then we'll compare it to some other menus, like for example The Last of Us or Ghost of Tsushima or even Skyrim. Those are all pretty clutter-free and still simply beautiful menus. So I don't get it why people are talking so much about the Starfield menu screen and saying the game will be bland and boring just because the menu screen is pretty simple and clutter-free. So I don't get it. And I found another really funny post regarding the menu screen of Starfield. Go ahead and check out this post. Which start screen do you prefer? The one you have been seen for Xbox or the one for PlayStation? And I couldn't help but show this to you guys because I think it's hilarious. And yeah, I agree, the menu screen of Starfield is just fine. But now let's go ahead and talk about some more pleasing topics. Specifically, let's talk about the music in Starfield. And everything we were able to hear in the trailers and in the Starfield Direct and so on was really epic. I really love game soundtracks, and I'm still listening to soundtracks of games I played years or even decades ago, so I'm really excited to hear what Starfield has in store for us, and I believe it's going to be epic. And I found some really interesting posts regarding the soundtrack of Starfield. Check out this one right here. In case anyone else missed it, here's an interview of Einan Zur saying he started writing Starfield OST 7 years ago. Then there's the link to the interview with the timestamp where it starts. So go ahead and check out the sources in the video description down below. I post all my sources right there. And he goes ahead and says, boy, it's crazy that he wrote it all those years ago and we're finally about to hear it. And I couldn't agree more. I'm really curious to hear the soundtrack, and I believe there will be some epic moments I will remember for years to come when I listen to that track. So I'm really excited about it. And just a short addition, here is Einan Zur's official post regarding Starfield. Dear friends, I would like to invite you on an epic new musical journey I've been on for the past several years. Today I can finally reveal that I am the composer for @Starfield game and Bethesda Studios' first new IP in over 25 years. So This is his official Twitter account, so go ahead and check him out if you're interested in gaming soundtracks. I promise you won't be disappointed if you're interested in gaming soundtracks just like I am. Next up, I wanted to talk about some fan-made stuff that really excites me because, as you know, people are going wild in creating stuff around Starfield, from sneakers to cakes and so much more stuff, but this one might actually make its way into the game because someone recreated the Millennium Falcon in Starfield with some digital kit bashing with assets from the Direct. Let me know what you think, he says, and check it out. I think this is really awesome, and I'm looking forward for all those crazy shipbuilding guides and mods that will definitely find its way into the game at some point, and I'm looking forward to building some really iconic ships in the future. How about you? Which ship are you excited for the most, and what are you going to try to recreate in Starfield? Let me know in the comments down below. And speaking of comments, this is a great segue over to your top comments on my latest video, which is this one right here. Starfield's first reviews hit the internet and they look promising, plus all the latest news. Go ahead and check that out if you haven't seen that yet. But now let's talk about some of the top comments on this video. El Secho says, I've been gaming since 1982. On almost every platform to exist since then. I never got the whole console wars thing. It's stupid. I now play on PC, Xbox Series X and PS5 and love them all, and I can agree to this wholeheartedly. I do wish that every game would be available on every platform. Why would I not want to have other people enjoy the games I love? I feel that Sony fans are much worse than Xbox fans though. Duh, Xbox has no exclusive. Stupid Xbox. Now with Starfield, many of them hate the idea that they cannot play the game and go review bombing. I don't get it. Regarding Metacritic or any review site, I believe it should be mandatory to link your Xbox, Steam, PlayStation, Nintendo account and only let users post reviews of games they actually own, and I couldn't agree more. They definitely should require people to link their accounts to be able to read out their gaming library, so they actually can validate that someone is actually capable of reviewing a game. So that's a pretty good comment right there. And here we got another one from Patrick. He says, as a former coder, the 1.6.35 version makes me very comfortable. Assuming that Bethesda's version numbering system is similar to programming industry standards, version 1.6.35 means major version 1, minor enhancement number 6, and 35 patches to bugs after 1.6.0. He then goes ahead and explains this even further. This sounds very reasonable if they had a releasable version early 2023. Remember, they couldn't meet the November 22 release date. That would be version 1.0.0. Then they've made 6 minor enhancements, maybe reorganized New Atlantis or added several guns or rebalanced the projectile weapons versus laser weapons or something else. Along with a few hundred of bug fixes, that gets them to 1.6.0. Then they close down minor enhancements and focus on bugs, of which they've fixed 35 groups of bugs. And I think that's really great insights from someone who seems to be working or has been working in the industry. Pretty good, thank you for that comment. And now we have another post here from Knowledge Gaming 8434. It's not only a new IP, it's Todd Howard's dream. They have been wanting to create this game pretty much since they have been a studio. They just finally got the technology to do so. This is no regular IP if you know anything about Todd Howard and Bethesda. This game is going to be the best game ever created by them. Also, it will be a hit. Todd has always had this game in the back of his mind, on the back burner. I was so glad and surprised that he actually is making their dreams come true. I guarantee you this game will be like no other title they have released, and I really hope this is true and that we will be enjoying a game of a generation in just a few weeks. But that's it to close out this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, please give it a thumbs up and support the channel. Thanks for watching, and I wish you all an awesome day, and I'll catch you in the next one.